Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie fam here, and yeah, we're rolling right along. We're hitting up my genres, my DVD collection, and yeah, we're I'd say we're probably about over halfway there. Yeah, ish. I told you it's not a big collection. It's kind of small. I'm not gonna lie, but it's being a small. I'm not talking about my penis. I'm talking about the next two genres we got going on right here. We got fantasy, and actually I'm doing two together because they are just so pathetically minute. Uh, Fantasy and film noir. That's what we're going to do next. One of them's going to be misleading to you. I'll tell you right now. Let's go ahead and start us off first. We're going to go with first up. We got fantasy. Check out that shitty handwriting. Wait, what's this? What's the picture? What's the picture? It's a dragon. What else would it be? It's a dragon. All right. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm not huge on the fantasy thing at all. Like I don't know. Like I was younger a little bit more, but it seems like the older I get, the less I'm just into like the whole. I'm not trying to like take a shot at anybody. I mean, if you like this kind of stuff, this is not a shot. But like Dungeons and Dragons kind of stuff, it ain't my bag. It just isn't. I was never big on like Clash of Titans, even though the remake was okay. Didn't care for stuff like that. Conan the Barbarian, just any kind of swords and sandals nonsense. I just ain't big on. Yeah, I mean there's exceptions obviously, but not big on it. So first up, now this one you're gonna be like, this is action, and you're probably right. But fuck it, I threw it my fancy. The Forbidden Kingdom, dude. I love this fucking movie. Like I don't know, man. Like I hadn't heard too many people like really give it its proper prop. I'm like, this is an epic fucking movie, and it has Jet Li and Jackie Chan for the first time together, and it's action packed, a good story. And I don't know if it was supposed to be a twist in or not, but I was thrown off by it. I ain't gonna say what it was, but there's a little part of this movie that I'm just like, what the fuck happened? I thought the kid did alright. His hair's a little goofy, but no, the movie itself, all in all, just solid. If you're a fan of martial arts or I guess fantasy, even it's really good. It had like that hero type look to it, like the feel, the look, cinematography, all stuff. But yeah, good stuff. And here's another one that may have been misplaced into this genre. This could easily be adventure as well, but once again, fuck you, it's my collection. King Kong, yes. And this is the 1976, 76 King Kong. And I'm not gonna lie, this was also a gift. In fact, out of the three, this is my least favorite, but I don't even own the other two, so there you go. Yeah. Not much you can say about this. Got Jeff Bridges. Grab this over here. I watched it long ago. I just found it really dull. I just couldn't get into it. But once again, it's just typical story. Like, maybe one little rant real quick. All right. With the King Kong movies. Like, I watched the Peter Jackson version when it came out. When it came out on DVD. I liked it. And I thought it was damn good. But it was still the same fucking story. Like, at the end, I'm just like... There's a certain point where you're just like... The spectacle's kind of gone. And you're like, well, now he's just going to climb a building and fucking die. And sure enough, he just climbed the building and fucking died. Why not change it up? I would have loved this scene. Like, here's how I would have wrote my King Kong movie. It was keep Peter Jackson's version exactly the way it was. Because it was really good. I enjoyed it. But then at the end, like as he falls, like he catches himself as he's going down, and he hits his feet, and he starts running. And he starts running like toward like I don't know Central American shit. And everybody's like, "What the fuck just happened? The ape just left." And they're not really like going to pursue it. They're like, "Fuck it, he's out of our hair. New York's safe again." And they just go back about their lives. They got a story to tell for the rest of their lives. But then at the end of the movie, we're gonna cut to like some kind of like people smuggling missiles or something, and I don't know, some kind of drug trafficking or I don't know, it's something going on, some shady shit going on in Central America. And then as they're like, about to execute some hostages, 'cause that's what they're doing. I don't know, execute some hostages. Before they can pull the trigger, though, they hear something, and they turn, and then out from the trees is fucking King Kong. Fade to black. No, not cut. Fade to black. As you hear people screaming, and then. Written directed, but yeah, it'd be awesome. It'd be fucking awesome. That's what my King Kong would be like. All right, up next, dude. I am all over this dude's nuts, hardcore. Like, I am just a huge M. Night Shyamalan fan. I think his movies are incredible. I didn't watch Last Airbender, but don't need to. Everything else he's done, I think is just fucking gold. Lady in the Water. Dude, I love this movie. It's a beautiful film. It really is. Watched it not too long ago, actually. Me and Maya watched it together. She liked it. I was really happy about that. I just think it's a damn good movie. And I don't know, it's a feel-good movie. No, I just wasn't thinking about it. Just great. All right, up next, let's go ahead and throw them all together. We got the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Dude, I got these fucking dirt cheap. Ridiculous. I got them for $1.25 a piece. Black Friday, Walmart, 4 or 5 years ago. Dude, it's ridiculous. It's insane. I was literally just like, wow, it's a steal. I felt like I was actually shoplifting. That's how much of a steal it was. Yeah, dude, once again, like with this one, Fellowship, the first time I watched it, I'm out of order because I'm just such an anal retentive bastard because they don't have them like parts, whatever. It literally says Lord of the Rings, Fellowship, Return, Two Towers. And I know that's out of order, yet I go ahead and put them alphabetical. Because once again, I'm an anal retentive bastard when it comes to my DVD collection. Anyways, they got listed as action adventure here, but I said fantasy. Yeah, Fellowship, first time I watched it, I was really bored with it. I just like, God damn it. And I'm not trying to just rip off a Kevin Smith quote, but it was just like fucking 3 hours of nothing. Talking and walking, that's all it was. Just didn't care for it. But anyways, I knew like it was going to lead to better stuff. And I actually saw this on VHS, old school VHS. And then I went to the theaters to watch Two Towers and Return of the King. Absolutely loved both of them. I thought the Two Towers at the time was like my favorite one. I just loved the battle scenes a lot more. A lot more lopsided battles, it seemed like. And of course, Return of the King was just epic. But yeah, then like I said, I watched them all once, and I was like, I'm done with them. Yeah, I already seen them. And then, like I said, I came across them right here. I was like, well, fuck it, $1.25. Who's gonna pass up the Lord of the Rings trilogy for $3.75? You just ain't gonna do it. So I picked them up and watched Fellowship. And I was like, oh my god, this movie's fucking brilliant. Like once you know, like you're not gonna be much action. It's just gonna be a lot of talking. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant fucking movie. I mean, on every fucking level, acting, writing, directing, fucking special effects. It's incredible. Yeah, no, loved it. Just thought it was brilliant. And then, of course, the other ones, like, and then really now it does just kind of follow suit. I like them 1, 2, and 3. Which, I don't know, 3 is just, I mean, it's great. It is just, like, I don't know, it's so drawn out toward the end. I'm just kind of like, come on. I am like Kevin Smith and that. I'm just like, let's just finish this. Let's do this. But, no. Yeah, damn good. Damn good movies. Love them all. So. Alright, up next. Okay, you know what, this... I don't know. I'm sure, like, people, like, the 4 of you guys who are actually watching this shit right now, you guys will probably stand up for me and be like, no, it's not a chick flick at all. It's not a girl movie. Because I don't think it is a girl movie. Yeah, I've heard people call it a girl movie, but fuck them. The Princess Bride. Dude, I love this movie. I fucking love this movie. It's just great. Who doesn't like this? I want to meet the dick out there who just does not like this movie. I am like little Fred Savage in this movie. I'm not mentioning romance stories. But then at the end of the movie, you're like, you know what? Yay. Kiss the Bride. Whatever. It's great. I love this movie. Andre the Giant. That's all I'm going to say. Andre the Giant. Alright, another M. Night movie. This was another that's kind of hard to categorize. Like, what do you put this under? And it wound up just being fantasy. But Unbreakable. Another M. Night Shyamalan classic. This is, I don't know, man. This is... Man, I had to rank my M. Night movies. Oddly enough, Sixth Sense is my least favorite. It's like everybody's favorite. Everyone's like, that's just Citizen Kane. It's my least favorite. I don't know. I'm just not huge. I mean, it's good. But that twist was mind-blowing at the end. I mean, I literally shot my wad. But still, I don't know. After rewatch value or everything like that, it doesn't have a whole lot of rewatch value for me. This one, it does, however. I don't know. I'll rank my M. Night movies some other time. That's not what this is about. And then this one, once again, this could probably go in horror. But I threw it in fantasy because it just has more of a fantasy feel to it. Van Helsing. I have said on numerous occasions that this is a bad movie. I'll admit it. Like I think the CGI isn't that great. Basically everything in this movie is shit that I hate anyways. Like for some reason though, it has Universal monsters, and I like it for that. If for anything else, it has bad gadgets. It has Hugh Jackman. Nothing against Hugh Jackman, but he just does bad fucking movies. Like I do not like The Real Steel or X-Men or. I'm sure he did something else I don't like. Anyway, I normally don't like his movies. He does. With the exception of The Prestige. Love Prestige. But Van Helsing, this is a movie that I should... I went to wanting to love it. And I walked around, you know what? I enjoyed it. I was entertained. However, I will not really defend this a whole lot. If someone's like, that's a piece of shit, I'm like, yeah, you're right, it is. But, Alright. So that's my fantasy. Now, Film noir, I'm cheating hardcore on this one. I'm just telling you guys right now, I'm fucking cheating. The Phantom's cheating. Because these aren't even film noir movies. I only got two. Two. And I just won the film noir section. I don't own a true film noir. Devil Indemnity, The Maltese Falcon. I've seen these movies. I enjoy these movies. I don't own these movies. However, I'm going through my collection. These started falling into dramas, and I'm just like, man, dramas just became like that dumping ground. And I was like, I want a fucking film noir. And these have the hardcore elements of film noir. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's my collection. No one's really going to see it. And then now I'm doing a video for like, 7 people out there. So, without any more further ado, come from this way. It makes more sense to come out this way because the letters are going that way. Oh, film noir. Look how bad that R is. That's I'm just a shitty writer. Got horrible penmanship. And oh, look at this guy. That guy, he's on the trail. He's trying to crack a case. It's like an X through him for some reason. I don't know why. All right, here are the 2 movies that made my film noir. But they're both classics. They're gold. One's an instant classic, the other's a classic. They both became just top notch in my book. I'm talking 5 out of 5 stars. Both of them. They're brilliant. Can't say enough about them. Number 1 is Brick. Dude, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is awesome. Like, I've always just been a fan anyways. But I was more of a fan, not really of his acting, but just his persona. From Third Rock from the Sun, he was in the beginning of Halloween H2O. And I just always loved, he just had this smile, and I just always liked him. Now, I didn't realize until, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually the first movie where I'm just like, oh, this motherfucker can act. And then I saw him in, like, Inception, and The Yards, and he did something else, not The Yards, The Lookout. And then he did, obviously, Dark Knight Rises this year, and I mean, I can name off, numerous other beats. He's a brilliant actor, but this is the first time where I actually took notice. I'm like, oh my god! And I mean, at this point, I have already seen a lot of film noir, so I knew what they was going for. I knew that kind of, And dude, I just thought it was brilliant. And the great thing about this is, here I'm gonna let you guys in a little personal here, literally, I'm watching my little cousin, and she. I mean, she's kind of a movie person, I guess, she is now, definitely, but at the time, she, whatever. But anyways, whenever I'd watch my little cousins, usually we threw SpongeBob in or something like that. And I have no problem with that. But it was Black Friday, and it's actually it was Black Friday before I started going. So this is like my last Black Friday where I didn't even go. Until I was like, holy shit, you can buy DVD sheep. Anyways, sorry, got sidetracked. Anyways, so I'm sitting there, my uncle knocks on the door, and it's like late at night, right? I'm starting to watch Brick. And I'm literally, it literally crashed. I just fucking turned it on. I can't remember if it was crashing or not, but I just remember it's like the very beginning, pretty much. And anyways, my uncle's like, okay, do you care to watch her? We're gonna go shopping for Christmas. We can't have her with us. I'm like, yeah, no problem, So she comes in. Of course, she had like her backpack, so she like pulled out her papers and everything. And she's like, can we watch the SpongeBob? I'm like, well, no. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally halfway through. I wasn't. I'm like halfway through Brick. I was like, I'm gonna finish watching this, and then just bear with me, draw, read, whatever you do, because she always liked to read too. It was like, just do your thing. But I was like, after that, then we watch SpongeBob or whatever. She's like, all right. So, boom, we start watching this movie. And I'm just engrossed. But I know it's like, she'd be writing, she'd be doing her thing like this. And before I knew it, she was literally fucking watching it. And it was crazy because once again, like, I'm just a big directing geek. I just like filmmaking in general. So I'm always like looking at camera angles and pacing, stuff like that. But she looks up at me and there's a scene where like it shows them run up the stairs and it just sounds like the shot of the feet go up the stairs. And she's like, I like the way the camera's looking at there. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm directing with my little cousin. And it literally was. That's why, I think it also holds a special place in my heart because of that moment right there. I'm just like, I'm actually kind of connecting with like, this kid who normally wouldn't even watch a movie like this at all, but yeah. So yeah, Brick, brilliant movie. You haven't seen it, check it out. I'm not going to say anything more about it, just watch it. And then, actually, I did that backwards. Brick should have been the last thing I showed, because I'm going alphabetical order. Because before that, Blue Velvet. Dude, Lynch is so fucking hard to put in categories. And once again, you could probably throw some drama. Even thriller, maybe, I don't know. I threw it in my film noir, because it has all the elements of it. I love this movie too. This is my first taste of David Lynch. No, that's wrong. I seen the Elephant Man in school, but I don't remember much of it. I was in school and I wasn't paying attention. I was like, fucking Elephant Man. We already know what's going on, so I didn't. But like when I first started paying attention, this is the first one. And I'm just like, dude, like the opening scene when he finds the ear. Not the opening scene, but like early in the movie when he finds the ear, I'm like, oh, and I'm just fucking, I'm glued. I was hooked when he picks that ear up. I'm like, you know what? I'm in. I'm fucking in, dude. Yeah, love it. Dennis Hopper's incredible. Kyle MacLachlan, the girl, Isabella Rossellini. Yeah, I mean, it's damn good all around. It's a lunch masterpiece. It really is. So, all right, I just recommend that too. So, all right, guys, that was my fantasy film noir. Guys, it's gonna happen. This is what everybody's been waiting for. I'm not gonna lie, this is the one I'm most nervous about. Horror. Next time. I know. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna do it into my comedies. I'm gonna break it in half to have a horror like, you know, A to L and M through Z. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'll be honest with you because this is what the circle's all about. Like, and even though I'm not, you know, once again, everybody out there in the YouTube community, we're all horror guys. But as you can see, we love other movies. You know, we're not one-dimensional. But this is what the cream is. This is fucking horror. And there right now, I can just see it already. You're gonna be like, you don't have this. You don't own this one. You don't. And I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like, you don't own this at all. Yeah, I can already feel it. So be gentle with the Phantom. All right. All right, guys. I'm out, and I'll catch you guys later.